The fragile sunrise of houses, legendary.
Whoa, slow down previous me. Hi there. We recently beat Legendary Mode and I wanted to put the full series into one giant video. I hope you guys enjoy. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy it. Without further ado, here's Legendary Mode.
Oh lord. So I'm not entirely sure what's different on Legendary Mode. Oh, that was terrible. I'm never flying Spirit Airlines again. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to explain what Legendary Mode is. I'll do it, but please don't. No, not this again. No. Terraria has 4 difficulties you can select on the world generation screen. But there's actually a 5th secret difficulty that you can play by creating a master mode world with 2 different special seeds. For the worthy and get fixed, boy. After loading up these worlds, you will be on a map unlike any normal Terraria world. In regards to Get Fixed Boy, it is a hellish landscape and the most difficult map you will ever play. You might be wondering, what's different in Legendary Mode? Well, everything. The special seeds will generate a ridiculously different world where everything is more difficult. When you combo that with Master Mode, well, you'll see how hard it is. There are too many things to talk about, but to sum it up, it is insanely difficult, everything is harder, the mode will crush your hopes and dreams. I'm kidding, of course. Where am I? Anyway, let's head back to a younger, more naive me and see how my adventure goes. Okay, we got a bunch of ash blocks. Yes, I see a mushroom biome. This is what I'm interested about. Also, we're 10 HP. I realize now we are not the healthiest. I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking. I just dropped lava on all my NPCs. What I'm realizing now. After a hot start, I guess I decided to create a new world. Because I accidentally killed all the NPCs. Oh, this is going great. Okay, alright. Look, 420 wood. Anyway, this is what we're gonna go with. The typical American prison system house build here. You know, just for storage of humans. Or, I guess, NPCs, since the goblin's not human. Oh, also the truffle. Also not human. Ah! And with these blocks placed, we now have the most beautiful NPC housing in the world. Those 2 torches are gonna bother me, but I'm not gonna fix them. Just making our way. What just happened? Yep, all my NPCs are dead. I'm starving. I am not having a good time. Wood! No! A house. Yes. Is there a chest? There is a chest. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Hurry up. Oh my goodness, a jump item. Thank you. What else did we get? Ice machine, all that stuff. All right, doesn't matter. Let's go. We got an item. I'm not gonna lie. Progress was kind of slow from this point on. We died a fair bit of time. Oh my god. What was I doing? I saw it and I landed on it. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. We saw that coming. I saw it coming. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Put lava. Oh my. About how we should proceed. There's yellow slimes in our box now. And we're dead. Oh my. We lived. Oh, we're dead though. We're dead. No. Please, no. So after another hour of exploring and dying, I began to lose my sanity a little bit, as you could tell. I thought it would be a good idea to try to take on one of the bosses finally, and of course we had to go with the Eye of Cthulhu because there's no way we would be able to beat any of the other ones. So let's see how that goes. Getting real tired of these boulders. What is going on here? We got honey. Ah! Okay. Ice skates? Are you kidding? Are you joking me? Ice skates? That is unbelievable. Ah! What just happened? Traveling merchant. I mean, we got no coins. I have a question. Does this... Oh! From... Hiya! Got a gun. How much damage does the Undertaker do? 19? Yeah, we'll take that. Crimson Rod. That's actually pretty good too. Oh my god, there's a queen bee spawn. What is... Tactical retreat. I don't like you guys. I don't like you guys either. Oh, get the lens. Now! Oh, well, it looks like we don't need the lens after all because our boy Cthulhu is gonna visit us in some unmentionable time. I don't know when. Okay, we gotta be quick, You heal. With Cthulhu on the way, we quickly built an arena. I'm not gonna waste your time, so I'm gonna just show you what happened. Oh no. Ah, you have got to be kidding me. My wall. The wall I put. Oh, it's a cruel world. Yeah. The wall got us killed. So we began the journey for another lens to summon Cthulhu again and hopefully this time kill him. Ah, we got the lens. Thank you. Okay, we made it. Let's go. Suspicious looking eye. Thank you, Lord. And one, and two, and 1, 2, 3. Well, this isn't the side I wanted him to come in on. Oh, that goddamn wall. That was not at all scary. Ah! Turn and burn, baby! Oh no. This is the end. This is not the end. This is not the end. We are alive. Oh my lord. Oh. Again, so we can emergency teleport. In case. Uh-oh. I need to do it. Oh no. Okay, it's got 191 damage. Come on. Please. Oh, thank you, Lord. Cthulhu is dead. With Cthulhu finally slain, we gained access to the Shield of Cthulhu, which gives us a nice little dash ability. And we were also able to craft the Magoluminescence. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, it lights up the world and gives us faster movement. With our first boss slain, my motivation was peak. Now it's time to take on the next boss, Moonlord. Or probably King Slime. Ha ha ha, I'm invincible. Hello. I should probably explain how we got here. Let me take you back to a time shortly after we defeated Cthulhu. After defeating our first boss, I was hungry for more, so I set my eyes on the next challenge, the Brain of Cthulhu. I figured we should go exploring, try to max out our health, and see what other gear we can find that'll help us during the fight. Boomsticker bust. Oh, are you joking me? Ooh, this is... Ah! It was going about as well as you'd expect. And then this happened. Oh my goodness, a blood moon. The blood moon was pretty chill. I was able to AFK and eat my dinner while our cloud did all the work. Oh hey look, a money trough. I'm sure I'll notice that soon. Oh hey look, a money trough. With the blood moon over, we continued exploring. Oh! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ah! Feral claw. Ooh, boomstick. Please. Yeah, let's go. Feral claw. Boom, boom, boom. We also killed Cthulhu a few more times. We began working on an arena for the Brain of Cthulhu, and it was going pretty well. Aw, fudge. With the arena complete, it was time for battle. I think we all know what's about to happen. Did we get ahead of ourselves a little bit? Yes. Do I look great in a wedding dress? Also yes. We just got smoked. What the hell? Well, we clearly couldn't fight the brain, so we began searching for corruption to fight the Eater of Worlds, because surely that was going to be easier. Oh. Quickly, we found ourselves into the desert biome, which is a nightmare in the regular game, so I can only imagine it's 1,000 times worse in this seed. We also finally started utilizing pylons, so we built a couple houses here to get a desert pylon. Lucky for us, the only thing I could ever want out of the desert biome happened to be in the very first house. Aha! Bass statue! Desert pylon, yeah! Okay. At some point, I got tired of searching and just decided to tunnel to the surface, which went well. This place looks fun. We did end up finding a corruption cavern that was close to our pylon. It was time to begin. God damn it. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Although we accidentally summoned the Eater early, it was good information because our little spork weapon here was not going to do enough damage. We switched into range gear and now it was time to begin actual attempts. We're trying it. I don't know. I'm invisible. What? Fudge! Well, it didn't go that bad. We'll surely get it on the next try. This was definitely our best attempt so far, but did you see something? What's that on the ground right there? Yes, 6 shadow scales! We were able to kill enough of the Eater of Worlds segments to get 6 shadow scales exactly, which means we can make the pickaxe, which means we can skip progression. Let's go. Let's go jump in our lava-proof submarine and begin mining. We also had to make a quick stop to get the Health Forge. With enough Hellstone, we were able to smelt our bars and make the Zolcano in the full armor. 59 defense, sheesh! The Eater does not stand a chance. It was time. We were fully geared. This was our moment to shine. Let's rock it. Now, for the observant ones of you, you see that there is a lot more time left in this video. So I'm going to cut to the chase. This did not go well. Dude! It was a dark time. Nearly 8 hours in, and I couldn't beat the Eater of Worlds. I was broken, distraught. I decided to do the unimaginable. I gave up. I'm invincible! Feeling defeated, I decided to take my anger out on the world. I spawned in a bunch of overpowered gear and took my anger out on the enemies. Legendary mode got the best of me. I couldn't handle it. I had fully given up. I gave it my best shot, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't beat the map.
Hey! Hello! Did you really just quit on me?
I'm sorry. The map was just too hard.
You don't think I know that? I've died like 100 times.
Actually, like 150, but...
And on top of that, you made me wear this stupid dress.
Look, I said I'm sorry.
No. I don't want an apology. I want you to try again.
Even if I wanted to, I destroyed the world. You remember the UFO and the wall of flesh?
Oh yeah, that was fun. What about a new world?
You want to start over?
I mean, we could take all our stuff over.
A new world. Let's do it. Welcome to Legendary Mode 3.0. Bam! Chests sorted. NPCs not in prison houses. Boom! Boss arena. Let's see how good it is. We were back with a vengeance, putting in maximum effort. Don't believe me? We even built a reverse elevator. No, seriously, look at this. Look how long this took. After quite a while, we did manage to reach the surface. And look at this. Isn't it beautiful? We built 2 houses just below the surface to get an easy teleport. Now, believe it or not, we were still on our way to kill the Eater of Worlds. But with a new strategy. For this strategy, we needed lots of stone. We were going to use boulders. Yep, that's right, our mortal enemy. And this was our boss arena, a little box in the sky above the surface. We put our bed down to set our spawn. Now it was time to test the strategy. There's a little quirk in the game where if you fight the Eater of Worlds or the Destroyer high enough in the sky, they just never track for you for some reason. Now I've never done any research into why this is, I just know it's relatively consistent. So we can use the same strategy here with the Eater of Worlds and drop boulders on his dumb worm face. But the worm was smart. At this point, my heart sank. I was having flashbacks to the old world, but I couldn't give up this time. A few attempts and a couple minor alterations to our base later, we finally got the hang of it. Yes! Woo! First try! Oh, yes. My most prized possession. And here was our loadout for the fight. Full molten armor, feral claw, shield of Cthulhu instead of the bottle, obsidian skull instead of the scarf, the illuminescence thing, and the boots. Oh my god. First, we needed to get some rubies. Using those rubies, we were able to craft some shiny new crowns. With the discovery of this demon altar, we could craft some king slime summons, and I forgot the slime. Okay, now we can craft them. I figured 4 would be enough. Now, king slime is typically a very easy boss, and legendary mode was no different. Except on this seed, he is thick. King Chunko was still no match for us. We went on to easily defeat him 3 more times. Ooh, I mean 2 more times. No surprise, we were able to get the full ninja outfit. Look how sweet we look now. We were unstoppable, kind of. It was time for our next adventure, and that would be Skeletron in the dungeon. I began exploring to find the dungeon. Along the way, I found a desert biome, and I thought it would be smart to set up some NPC houses and to get a pylon in this area. Blazing walls in here was fun. I then reached a corruption biome with a surprise. Oh look, the dungeon. Now, because I'm curious, I dug into the dungeon, even though we all know that it won't end well. To my surprise, I was able to get deep enough into the dungeon to access a locked chest. If only we could get a key. I wanted to heist the dungeon from right under Skeletron's big head. I started digging up around the dungeon looking for anything that could help. The Guardians were not going to make this easy, so I set up a bed for quick returns. Alright, all we needed to do was find a gold key. Should be easy enough. I don't know what my plan was here. Okay, I gave up the heist plan. The Oceans movie make it seem so much easier. After carving a path around the dungeon, we found a purple livingwood tree, which is the entrance to the dungeon on this seed. And by some miracle, we actually got a golden key. I don't know where this came from, and I'm not going to question it. There was even a gold chest we could open right now. Now, there are really only two things I want out of the dungeon chests. Let's see what we got. And would you believe it, we got the Muramasa. With our new sword, we obtained a component of Knight's Edge, which I hear got a major buff in the last update. So we were going to go on a side quest to collect the other swords needed to craft the Knight's Edge. Now, we needed to travel to the jungle to get some materials. I cannot stress enough how difficult it is to explore on this map. I am tired of this. Finally, we reached the jungle in one piece. And there was a geyser. And I shield dashed into the lava. Okay, let's set up a pylon so I never have to do that trip ever again. We collected the final materials for the blade of grass. With that, we had all the components we needed. And here it is, Knight's Edge. Looks pretty sick. Okay, back to the main mission. We moved our desert NPCs closer to the entrance of the dungeon because I figured we would need to teleport over here multiple times. Now, we just needed to make an arena for the fight. The difficult part of making an arena is the fact that the dungeon entrance is underground on the seed. There really isn't a good way to make an arena.
Well, that's where you're wrong. I'd like you to meet my friend Dynamite.
Steve was right. Dynamite made this a whole lot easier. We cleared a massive area and began building a new arena. Lava on the floor would prevent mobs from spawning, and rails would allow us to grapple, but also wouldn't allow mobs to spawn. A few campfires and heart lanterns to help out. And finally, a bed and a house for my favorite and totally not overpowered NPC, the nurse. Now, I know there will be some of you whining about me using the nurse, but let me assure you, I don't care. Our strategy was pretty straightforward. We spawn in Skeletron and teleport to the bed. Except if we teleport too far away, he despawns. Okay, easy enough. All we have to do is get a little higher before we teleport. And, oh, I didn't set my spawn correctly. Oof, that was a rough start, but we finally got it to work. And we get caught in his Beyblade attack. Alright, it's that time. Cue the montage.
No, dear. You know, Great. I know you. God damn it, I'm so sad. I know you.
We started to get the hang of the fight, only 20 attempts later. The good thing about this was I wasn't as emotionally drained as I was attempting the Eater of Worlds fight. I was still confident we can beat Skeletron. But... Ah! No, you...
I know you.
Ah! God damn it. Victory is mine! And here was the loadout we used. Full molten armor, warding lightning boots, warding shark tooth necklace, warding worm scarf, lucky macoluminescence, warding feral claw, and lucky shield of Cthulhu. With Skeletron defeated, we journeyed into the dungeon in search of the Cobalt Shield. Let's see what goodies we get from Skeletron. Cool, some stuff I'll never use. Back to the jungle we go. We needed to clear an area for the boss arena. Not really for the Queen Bee, more for Plantera. The jungle sucks pre-hard mode already, so I can only imagine it's worse in hard mode. We moved our NPC houses above the future arena for an easy teleport. Now let's clear a nice big area with Steve's best friend, Dynamite. With the area cleared, we started making the arena. And jump cut. Wow, look how nice it is. Let's test this bad boy out. Luckily there is a hive at the bottom. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna blame that one on us not being in the arena at the start. That one was because a ray of sun hit my eyes and obviously the problem was my bow. Let's open some shadow chests to get the Hellwing. Nope. Nope. There it is. Now the Queen Bee is going down. Okay, next attempt for sure. Maybe if we... How about if... Clearly we needed some help, so we wired up some heart statues to get us over the finish line. Boom, too easy. Now that we killed Queen Bee the normal way, I wanted to try something I saw on YouTube. Apparently, Queen Bee can be damaged by other mobs, so if we put these statues down, let's hit the timer and oh no. Oh, that's so many spiders, oh no. Okay, let's summon the bee and it's not working. Okay, actually a bee needs to be alive for her to interact with other mobs. Now if we summon her, it should work. Another trophy to the stack. A bunch of stuff we won't use, and one thing down onto the next. I wanted to make a mob farm so we can get some good loot right when we enter hard mode. I chose the ice biome because the hard mode enemies drop some pretty good stuff. Also, I wanted to take out deer clops, so I figured we could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Of course, we had to set up the NPCs for easy teleports. Now let's build the farm. We went with the classic pyramid design, of course. Unfortunately, I may have went overboard with the explosives. I had to place ice blocks to remake the ice biome. Now we could flood the bottom with lava to prevent mob spawning. And let's add some spike traps to the sides to hit mimics. So I forgot that lava doesn't really do anything to mobs on this seed, so I'm gonna add spike traps here. Maybe that'll help. The farm was basically ready for hard mode. Now let's make some deer clop summons. I haven't really fought this boss many times prior, so I wasn't really sure what was going on. He spawned on the mob farm, and the fight was super boring. He stayed here the entire time so I could just fly up to the platform and heal. And another boss down. Our boss statues are looking real nice. I wanted to add some additional capabilities to our mob farm, and for that I needed to craft these walls. We needed to find the shimmer biome to make this work, so I began digging down for it. We found it pretty quickly, and might I say, this area is stunning. Whoops, I'm floating through the ground now. Now that that's over, we threw a heart crystal into the pool, and it transformed into the vital crystal, which gives us a permanent buff to health regen. If you throw those walls we just made in, they turn into active versions where mobs can actually spawn from them. So when we add them to the mob farm, we can get certain biome-specific mobs to spawn based on where we stand. Here we have the desert enemies. And here are the spiders. The dungeon walls require a bunch of dungeon bricks, so I didn't bother with them. So now that the farm was in a good place, I also wanted to expand our boss arena near our home base. With dynamite. Again, I know. The arena was much bigger, which will help us when we fight hard mode bosses. Now, there was one last boss I wanted to defeat before attempting the Wall of Flesh. Of course, I'm talking about the brain. As usual, I made an arena, but I was pretty confident we would destroy the brain with no issues, so I didn't really prepare that much. Ooh. Alright, even though we just got smacked by it, I'm pretty sure we can beat it if we just start in the arena. So we tried again. The brain is crazy on this seed because once you get it to the next stage, it just flips you upside down. Luckily, we have a hook in the Knight's Edge, which makes this part pretty brainless. Yeah, I'm so funny. With the brain defeated, we added the final pre-hard mode statue to our shrine. Yes, I know the old one's army exists, I just didn't want to bother with it. And we got the Brain of Confusion, which was going to be very useful for our upcoming fight. Of course, I mean the Wall of Flesh. I wanted to try an interesting strategy I saw for it. We weren't going to build a simple sky bridge. No, this strategy required a little more effort. We were about to embark on our toughest boss battle yet. The Wall of Flesh was no joke, and I can only imagine it's incredibly difficult in Legendary Mode. It was going to be a tough fought battle, but we were ready. There was no turning back now. It was time for the Wall of Flesh. So much for Unstoppable. Anyway, welcome back. We're moving a little too fast, so let's back it up a little bit. Before we jump into the fight, I want to explain what's going on. I'm using a strategy I saw on YouTube again, and I think it'd be easier to explain it with a visual. I'd like to warn you, cover your eyes, this will hurt. Welcome to my blank canvas. This top line is the top layer of blocks, and we built it in a curved formation at the end like this. This is another line of blocks, and another. This line represents the bottom that goes into the lava, like this. This cream line is our rail track. Let's bring Steve in. Hey there, I'm Steve, I like to interrupt videos. Wait, actually Steve is way smaller, let's shrink him down. Alright, where's the voodoo doll? There it is. Here, Steve, take this. Let's add some lava for the ambiance. There we go, make sure it's sized correctly. Alright, Steve, throw the doll in. Wall of Flesh is summoned. Now, normally the wall will pretty evenly spread its eyes and mouth like this and move across the screen from whatever directions you throw it. Let's push Steve back here. But with our little track system, he'll get funneled in like this, pushing the eyes closer towards the mouth. With the eyes pushed together, we can hit all three of the parts in one swing with the Knight's Edge. Here, let me change the background so you can see it better. And oh, no, not. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Those imps hit so hard. I think I could see that it didn't funnel the eyes properly. Let's change up the bridge a little bit. Attempt number 2, let's go. Still didn't work. Maybe if we make the top thicker, it'll work? It looked like it was sort of working, but still not good enough. Obviously, we need more blocks. Since those imps were curb stomping us, I'm hoping these spike traps help a little bit. Stupid tinkerer taking all my money. Well, this isn't working. First, we need more spike traps. Second, I think this bottom layer is causing issues. Boom! Our bridge thing worked. Wall of flesh, you are going down. Okay. Clearly we just needed to expand it a little bit. We still needed a little bit more room, but I think we can get it. That one was close. Not as close, but still. You have got to be kidding me. Look how close that was. All right, we added hard statues to the track. We had everything we needed to succeed. I could taste victory. It was on the tip of our fingers. Damn. That was just bad. As if there was any doubt, we defeated the Wall of Flesh. Of course, we had to add its relic to our collection. Our loadout for the fight was full molten armor, lightning boots, obsidian shield, worm scarf, brain of confusion, feral claw, and the shield of Cthulhu. All with warding, besides the feral claw, which was lucky. What goodies do we get? The breaker blade is always a cool item. A summoner emblem is super useful. The demon heart is amazing because it gives us an extra accessory slot. With the Wall of Flesh defeated, our world descended into madness. And it was already madness before, so I don't even want to think about what it's going to be like now.
Our first stop was the mob farm. It'll give us some good gear to start off with. The spike trap lava combo was painfully slow, but it was really our only option. Maybe I can do a little damage to speed this up. Well, that went well. 5 decades later, we got enough spider fangs to make the spider staff and a single venom trap. These 2 items will make AFKing the mob farm a little bit better. Sometime later, we got enough for full spider armor and a bunch more venom traps. We headed to the surface to break some demon altars. It was time to mine some hard mode ores. We made ourselves full adamantite armor with the melee helmet. We were looking good. And back to the mob farm. While we were adding venom traps, a pirate invasion occurred. Now, you might have noticed that the mob farm wasn't in an ice biome anymore because we blew up too many of the blocks. Well, we needed to fix that. Finally, with enough ice blocks, we were able to remake the biome. Now we waited for the one item I was farming for. The farm was absolutely pumping out loot. And we finally got what I was looking for, the icicle. So I had introduced crimson blocks to convert the farm, but what I didn't realize is that crimson mimics would also spawn, and they do a lot of damage. But it got me thinking, there were some useful items I can get from these biome mimics. So I made a little arena under the farm just in case. $399 damage. Oof. Okay, let's fight them in our boss arena. Maybe that'll be easier. Fun fact about this seed, the Crimson and Corruption switch every day, so you get different mimics when you spawn them with the keys. So we accidentally spawned a corrupt mimic. And it gave us the Clinger Staff, which is honestly amazing. I'll show you more about this later. We got the hang of fighting the mimics many deaths later, and we get the life drain. Not exactly what I was looking for. Oh, look, Medusa spawned. Lovely. The Clinger Staff spawns a wall of cursed flame that prevents mobs from passing through it. It is super useful. Alright, what do we get now? Fetid Bang Nox. I don't know how to pronounce that. Not what we were looking for. There they are, flesh knuckles. That's what we were looking for. We used the knuckles to make the Berserker Glove, which greatly increased our melee speed. There was also something from hollowed mimics I wanted to get, so we headed to the underground hollow for some souls and gelatin crystals. Just look how good the Clinger Staff is. Amazing. First try, we got the Daedalus Stormbow, which is exactly what I wanted. We expanded our arena for the future Medusa fight. After seeing that monstrosity, it was clear we needed a bigger boat. Oh, perfect. Medusa spawned again. At least we could see how the bow in our arena did. Terrible, absolutely terrible. We were so slow it did no damage. I was beginning to get fatigued. I needed to take a break, and there was only one thing that could relax me. I'm talking about golf, baby. We golfed until we could buy the golf cart keys. Look at our new whip, pretty sick. They see me rolling, they hating. Clearly we were ready for Medusa. JK. Interesting, a goblin army. There was actually a weapon I wanted from the summoner. The Shadow Flame Knife. This thing is pretty good in early hard mode. Plus, we threw it extremely fast because of all of our equipment. Obviously, we needed to try it out on the hardest boss we could fight. The Eye of Cthulhu. Yep, works pretty good. Our next goal is a hard mode classic, getting wings. We needed to slay some wyverns for their souls. We managed to slay 2 wyverns and get enough souls to make some wings. We just needed a little more souls of light. Now, while I was getting the souls, I let the intrusive thoughts win and spawned Queen Slime. Honestly, with no prep or arena, it didn't go too badly. The only reason we died was because a mimic smacked us. So we built an arena to try again. But there were a few more things I wanted to wrap up first. Angel wings, boom! Now we needed to get a few more things for the Ankh Shield, which the Shimmer so graciously provided. Ankh Shield, boom! Queen Slime, let's go. Okay, my dodging was subpar and the arena was a little too small, so we made some improvements. Added NPCs for the pylon, and of course made the arena much bigger. This fight was much easier with the arena now. And with that, our first hard mode boss was slain. As always, the relic was added to the collection. Cool, we got the blade staff. We also got the Hook of Dissonance, which teleports you to the hook spot. I think this is going to be super useful. Our gear for the fight was melee adamant armor, lightning boots, angel wings, worm scarf, brain of confusion, shield of Cthulhu, Ankh shield, and berserker glove, all with warding. That wasn't even close, but I think with some minor adjustments to the arena and a little bit more of a refined strategy, we could take down this monstrosity. Down goes Mechdusa. No joke, this fight took like 10 minutes. The boss just has so much health that it takes forever to grind them down. Let's take a look at our loadout. Full melee adamantite armor, lightning boots, angel wings, worm scarf, brain of confusion, shield of Cthulhu, Ankh shield, and flesh knuckles, all with warding. 3 more relics to our nice wall of trophies. Waffles Iron is pretty cool. We're just chucking waffles at enemies. I like it. Nothing special out of these treasure bags, just souls and minecart pieces. With those souls, we were able to make the pickaxe axe. Alrighty, let's head to the jungle for our next adventure. Let's get some chlorophyte. A nice little gear upgrade here. We went with the melee helmet, of course. Oh, also we made Excalibur. The Tinkerer has to be rich, right? I mean, he has to be the single wealthiest person in this game. He just keeps taking my money and it's so annoying. With our new armor, we set our eyes on Plantera. We made a little shaft next to the arena for her second phase. Okay, I found a bulb and I just want to see how well we do without potions or any other prep. Honestly, this fight seems like it's going to be super easy. Gonna extend the shaft a little bit. Attempt 2, let's go. Ah, we were so close. My dodging was atrocious at the end. We've definitely got this next attempt. Too easy. Our loadout for the fight was full melee chlorophyte armor and the same accessories as the Mechdusa fight. The Plantera relic looks great. We were running out of room here. I don't think we're going to use any of this stuff, besides the temple key, of course. Speaking of, now we can enter the jungle temple, which in this seed is not in the jungle and is on the surface. Of course, there's a queen bee spawn up here. Into the temple we go. Okay, the temple was a little bit hard to navigate. I think there are some upgrades we can use before we really try to fight Golem. The first is the true Excalibur. And the true Knight's Edge. We explored enough of the temple to make a solar tablet. Here comes the solar eclipse. That was absolutely no fun, but we were finally able to beat a Mothron, and luckily got a broken hero sword. We are now the proud owners of a Terrorblade. Since we beat Plantera, the dungeon has some nice gear we could obtain. Sweet, we got the tab eye, which is one of the things we're here for. Oh, sick, the crimson chest. Maybe one day we'll farm for the key. JK, we already have one. I have absolutely no idea when we got this, but I AFK'd at the mob farm for a while, so it must have been there. Anyway, the crimson chest holds the vampire knives, which, although not as strong as once before, are still super useful. And there was the last accessory we needed. Boom, Master Ninja Gear. Back into the temple we go. And would you believe it, another Crimson Key. So if you haven't noticed, the temple is extremely dark on this seed, so we're going to use campfires here so Golem can't take the light from the room. With our cozy lineup of campfires, it was time to fight Golem. And he's miniature. How adorable. So this fight is super boring, we just got to keep going back and forth. Golem has been defeated. Our loadout for the fight was full melee glorified armor, lightning boots, bee wings, worm scarf, brain of confusion, master ninja gear, the Yogg shield, and flesh knuckles, all with warding. Luckily we got the picks off first try, that's nice. Welcome to the collection, Golem. Our progress was swift, and the end is in sight. Now it was time for the beginning of the end. Hi there. If you made it this far, first of all, thank you. Second of all, can I interest you in one of these videos? Perhaps a subscription to my channel if you click this little circular icon here. No? Not interested? Okay. This is awkward. Okay. Are you sure? You don't want to, you 100% you're sold? Okay. The end is closing in for Legendary Mode, and I couldn't be more excited to finish this. So let's begin the final steps in this world. Our first hurdle was defeating the lunatic cultist. Luckily, we could use our Skeletron Arena to fight him. Alright, the dragon has a lot of health. That's unfortunate. And we have to wait a full day, so we're going to take a little nap. Attempt 2, let's go. Oh, I dodged right into it. Oh, we were so close. So sleepy. I really shouldn't be struggling this hard. Alright, here we go. Lunatic Cultist defeated. We get this neat dragon pet, and of course the ancient manipulator. Another relic. Now time for the next step, which unfortunately spawns underground on this seed. Of course, I'm talking about the Stardust Pillar is an obvious choice to start with because of the Stardust Dragon. I've got to be honest, this was not an enjoyable experience. I died a lot. Thankfully, I was able to get some Stardust cells outside of the pillar area to farm them for the 100 kills needed to take the shield down. Now all we needed to do was make it to the pillar. Oh, we finally made it. Almost? Okay, we got access to the pillar. Do you guys remember the clinger staff? Well, it is amazing for the pillars. You just set it and forget it. And with that, the Stardust pillar has been defeated. I'd rate this pillar as an 8 out of 10 difficulty. And of course, we make the Stardust Dragon Staff. Our next pillar of choice is the solar pillar, which luckily is right next to the dungeon. And it looks like this pillar isn't going to be fun either. Shield's down. Now we've just got to go down and ow. Okay, we made it to the pillar. This pillar was much easier than the Stardust one. I'd give it a 4 out of 10. Solar pillar defeated. We made both the Daybreak and the Solar Eruption. Well, I guess that means it's time for... Again, we lucked out. The Nebula pillar is right next to our jungle pylon, so although we were going to die a bunch of times, we could get back quickly. We finally got the shields down and located the pillar. Well, the clinger is hitting the pillar. This is just going to take a while. And with that, the Nebula pillar was defeated. 6 out of 10. Okay, what's next? Can we stop with the dramatic boom sounds, please? It's getting annoying. Yeah, it was cool the first time. Oh, don't be a baby about it. Before we defeat the last pillar, we should probably prep our arena for Moonlord. The first thing we needed to make was a house away from the arena. We're going to use this as a spawn point, with the teleporter back to the middle of the arena. And of course, we made a spot for the nurse. The last thing was building this wall to prevent boulders from entering the arena. I'll explain that bit later. Alright, I'm tired of this. We died a bunch of times, but we eventually defeated the pillar. 7 out of 10. Obviously, we weren't going to beat him first try, but I still wanted to show you our strategy and explain some things. When his eye looks forward, that means he's going to do the death ray attack. We avoid it as best as we can and immediately teleport home. We can heal ourselves, but more importantly, on this seed, Moonlord launches boulders right after the beam attack. So when we teleport home, he throws the boulders outside of our arena. The fight is pretty routine besides that, just back and forth. We honestly could have beaten him if our nurse didn't get eviscerated.
Ah!
on. I did it. Ah. Thank you. Ah.
And we did it. We beat Legendary Mode.
Oh my. I'm done. Oh, it was so awful. It's so bad.
Our loadout for the fight was full beetle armor, lightning boots, bee wings, worm scarf, fire gauntlet, master ninja gear, og shield, and the berserker glove, all with wording. We used a legendary Terra blade and a daybreak for the heart. Of course, the relic. Let's see what loot we get. A portal gun, the gravity globe, the tentacle, a celestial starboard, which was pretty cool, Meowmere, a classic, and the last prism. Before we wrap this up, there were still 2 more bosses we had to handle. The first is Duke Fishron. And we died. I lost all motivation to continue. Okay, let's see how many times we died. It couldn't have been that many, maybe like 200, maybe 300, 485. Oh, wow. I'll show you the playtime next, but first, thank you everybody for watching the series. The support has been incredible. If you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing. I'll be creating more Terraria videos in the future, and some other games too. Anyway, let's see how long we played. A whopping 33 hours. Honestly, not bad. Well, goodbye, Steve. Wait, who's that above you? Portal gun. Ooh. What if I did... That was awful. Please subscribe.